Hello, it's nice to see you all again. I'm Vic Gilgers. Um, Today I'm going to talk about striking it rich, getting in touch with life's golden seam, as it were. Now, we are not in charge of our thoughts or our wisdom. And in that sense, it's a good thing because um, it means that we should not take our thoughts too seriously or not be ruled by our thoughts because, they just come and they go. And so does wisdom. So it's very nice when we do stumble upon good thoughts, and we can often try and encourage that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And it's very nice when we can receive some wisdom. But it's even nicer if we can come across that wisdom, and it can occur by circumstances or fate. And the example I'm going to give to illustrate this is of my daughter. Now, my daughter is a management consultant, and she goes all over the place, all over the world, in fact, talking about or helping helping the manufacturing industry, manufacturing managers to get their act more together. That's what she does. And because of this lockdown, she's been prohibited from standing in front of groups of people, which is what she normally does. And she is having to learn the new skills to her of conducting webinars. So doing things, obviously, through this stuff, the computer, social distancing, teleconferencing, that type of thing, which is new to her. But she's taken this on board and gone up this learning curve, and I've talked to her about it, so I'm very interested myself. And one thing I have noticed is just how enthusiastic she is. She is with lots of things, but I've noticed this, how inspired she's become, how she is, well, basically on fire. She's come alive, as it were. And that's nice, and I'm pleased for her. And wouldn't we all like to get more of that? And that's what I'm talking about here today, is that lucky accident of fate has conspired to, in a way, encourage her to do that. And in doing that, it has touched upon her place of enthusiasm, her place of interest, her place of coming alive, to getting stuck into doing something that she's enjoying. Now, I'm only saying that because when she's in that state, and the reason it's working in many forms, doubling up on efforts for her, and she's getting payback from that, and doing something and getting the rewards of that, and being creative, and then more creative, then feeling enthusiastic and feeling more enthused, is because she's working from that point of oneness, that point of what is the point of power, point of wisdom, that point of oneness. In other words, not that normal point that we are normally in, including her, when we're out in the world trying to do what we do and get what we can, play in the world, the game of likes, dislikes, trusts, distrusts, that's how it goes. At this point, all that has gone by the by just because of pure interest, pure a likeness of something. And at that point, because it is what is, then that power through the law of attraction, because like attracts like, and that's what that is, she is getting back that benefit of being in that place before thought, really, before form, before the worldly stuff gets to us. She's in that pure place of realness. Now, in doing that, she's getting into the space where thoughts are created, the formless. And at that point is the crucial lever point of where the most leverage comes from, because that is the point where there is no worldly resistance to anything happening. So the pure engine of desire is working on our behalf when we're in that state, and I've seen it working on her behalf. And in that state, we get what that place offers, that place that we go to. We get the creative ideas. We get the synchronicity that it offers by that events in the future conspiring to help us. And all of us can get to this state every time we're not necessarily having to learn a new skill like my daughter is, but every time we read something that is inspiring or meet someone that kind of just feels right, or simply loving the wonderful world that we live in, that the world that is right in front of us. And that is because we're aided by what is. We're aided by that alignment, that what gives us that wisdom, that gives us what is running through our body right at the moment. Without it, I wouldn't be speaking, you wouldn't be listening. That power, it's there. And knowing of what to do when we need to do something. And so that is nice to see that state that I have witnessed with my daughter of come aliveness in this world. And even in the future, I was thinking about this, when hopefully things come back to normal and lockdown ceases and we all get back out into the world, and I think a lot of the good things hopefully might remain. But even if we do go back to normal, and in the case of my daughter, she goes back to being physically there, talking to her clients and what have you, to the managers and to the people in the company that she does, and maybe is not using the particular skills that she's picked up, it doesn't really matter, because I know that she's enjoyed doing stuff and she's learned stuff. And because of that very fact that she's been learning stuff and enjoying doing what she's doing and feeling enthusiastic about it, basically she has put herself in the position of tapping into a rich golden seam that is always there in life, that all of us can get to. And when we tap into that seam, then we really do get its payoff, as she's seen. And we can all see that every time we go with the flow, go with life's flow and get with life, instead of basically most of the time we're trying to conspire with our ego or with the worldly issues that we've got just to kind of manage to get by. So she went to a place that really matters, and she got the benefits of doing that. I hope you get the benefits of this particular talk. Thank you very much.